Okay, so in my recent videos, I've been yapping about how I tried to build pity for Columbina and accidentally got Varesa with a capturing radiance. And now after building Columbina and also building a bunch of other characters, I finally decided to give Varesa a try. Okay, well, before starting anything, I still need to get some flowers for her, so let's just do that. That should be enough. I'm also gonna level her quickly, so let's just skip it. And now that I have her fully ascended, I'm going to choose a weapon for her, which is going to be Nefer's signature, simply because it gives a lot of crit, and me brain likes big crit number. Optionally, you could use R5 Solar Pearl, but the passive only buffs burst damage as far as I know, since plunging attacks aren't really considered normal or charge attacks. Correct me if I'm wrong. Otherwise, Lost Prayer of the Sacred Winds is the best non-signature for her, but I don't own it, so in short, you want weapons with plunging damage bonus, a lot of attack and crit. Now for her artifacts, I'm going to be using Long Night's Oath, since I have two videos covering me spending 2k resin on the domain. But this is a big bot. Obsidian Codex is also very good, and the damage difference is only about 10% between the two sets, depending on your teams and substance. And her final stats are 1600 attack in a non-double pyro team, 69 crit rate, which is a bit low. I know, don't scream at me, but I like big crit damage numbers, so yeah, 264 and 132 energy recharge. And the first team that I'm gonna be using is a Lunar Charge team without another Electro, so I don't know how that's gonna go, but I'm gonna try it out either way. But I already messed up by not swirling correctly, but it doesn't really matter. 20k, yeah, 50k. I mean, not bad, but yeah, definitely not that good. Oh no, this stupid ass shield. Oh, almost died. Okay, I mean, it wasn't that bad, but it's definitely not that great either. So I'm gonna try a normal Electro Charge team and not a Lunar Charge team. Okay, let's start with Farina, then Jelonen, and let's see the damage. 190k, 78k, 150 and then 190k in a Electro Charge team, by the way. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Okay, let's start with Farina to get the burst, then Jelonen, and finishing off with Janssen. And then let me see that damage. 150k on the burst, another 80k, that's good. 170k, 140k, like god damn, what's that damage? 60k's, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, even in an Electro Charge team, she's absolutely insane. I mean, just 150k's. Now I'm finally gonna use her Overload team, but I did switch out Mavrika with Bennett just because I want to see more of those big damage numbers. And if I'm being honest, it's easier to break the shield that way, since Bennett's E is more accessible. Let's see. 100k, not bad. 190k, wow! For the Mountain King, it's gonna be a little more annoying because he does move around quite a lot and Bennett is just circle impact, but let's try it anyway. I'm already outside of Bennett's burst, so yeah, this is going great. I also just missed the plunge, like what am I doing? This is gonna be the last rotation because I don't know if he can survive that now that he's in the middle. So now Varesa for the last rotation. I got knocked up, what? 200k, and 180k. Safe to say her Overload teams are really good, but to break this guy's shield, I'm gonna need to take a minute. Now that his shield is gone, I'm gonna start with Janssen, then Bennett, and finally Chevreuse before switching to Varesa. 132k, not a crit. 220k, damn! 250 and 230k. Honestly, with the Overload team, I'm kind of speechless, not gonna lie. Yeah, that damage is absolutely insane. So let's get into my final thoughts. My final thoughts about Varesa are that I'm really glad that I unbenched her, since I didn't get to use her because I built so many characters. But after using her, I realized just how many team comps you can go. For example, I used a Lunar Charge team and an Electro Charge team and also a Overload team. And that's not even all of her teams. You could also go for an Aggravate team or even a Hyper Bloom team if you wanted to. And this is just a personal preference that I have. I absolutely love if characters are able to work in a variety of teams. But with all that said, she's still insanely strong with the numbers that I hit. I don't want to downplay her strength like at all, because I was honestly very surprised that she worked so well in non-overload teams. So if you thought about pulling her, I'm going to tell you it's worth it. Like and subscribe, and see you next time.